It's no secret, I have a dad bod, and it's kind of embarrassing. But today, I'm gonna figure out how to get motivated to get rid of it. So let's fix it. There has to be a moment in time where you're like, you know, enough's enough. I can't do this anymore. That moment for me was when I got the call to be on TV. So I decided to enlist some help. I needed somebody to get me into shape, and I think I had 3 weeks to do it. I figured who else to enlist than a celebrity fitness trainer who's trained celebrities like Ben Affleck and Sylvester Stallone. He's been attached to movies like Batman and Creed. This is the guy. But before we go meet my friend Rehan, celebrity trainer, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to turn on those notifications. He's been attached to Expendables 2. He's been attached to Rocky. I think he even did Titanic. Maybe even Dumb and Dumber. I think he prepared Jim Carrey for his role. The Marvel movies. Maybe he even did Iron Man.
Dude, where you been? And what are you talking about? I mean, Titanic? Home Alone 3? No. I did none of those movies. My God. I'm a superhero maker. I mean, Macaulay Culkin is shredded, but I mean, come on.
Okay, so maybe I get it all wrong. Hold on a second. Yeah, so it was a long hike, and it took me a while to get here.
Well, you know, you're building up the cardio. You're kind of getting rid of the dad bod. I mean, that's it. This is where it starts, right here.
Okay. So this is my good friend, Rehan Jalali. He actually is able to get folks ready for superhero movies. I named a bunch of movies. So you did Born Identity.
No. Listen.
You did Creed.
No,
not Creed.
Oh my God.
Rocky.
Are you my friend, or I mean,
you did
you?
I don't know.
Research?
Hold on. I actually don't know.
Okay.
So
Rocky, Rambo, Batman. Those are the big ones.
So you do work people out.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. Listen, I'm a body transformer. I'm trying to change the world one body at a time. That's me.
So I came to you because I got a call to go back on TV 15 years after the day I first was on television. When I first was on, I didn't need this because I was 24. Then all of a sudden I find myself with a dad bod at the age of 39, about to turn 40 on TV, and I needed help. So I know that you had done all this transformation for A-list celebs for movies like Born Identity.
No,
not Born Identity. Okay. For movies like
Batman.
Batman. Okay, Batman. Okay.
Rambo,
okay.
Rocky.
Okay,
just
cool.
the small ones. Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of those movies.
Yeah, they're very small.
Let's talk about Batman. You trained...
I did Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Okay.
Nutrition, everything, man.
All right.
Yeah.
So has there ever been a moment where you looked at Ben and you're like, you're better than this?
A lot of times, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times.
So it was kind of like the time I walked into your gym and you said, what the hell happened to you?
Well, the best part is that you actually took action. This is one thing people are missing. It's like, listen, taking that first step. Nobody wants to make that call, right? Like, I need help, especially guys.
Okay, well, here's
right?
the thing. I was a little desperate because I didn't want to show
TikTok.
up on TV looking out of shape and sloppy and trying to compete. And, people are going to say, who's this guy? Because they wouldn't even recognize me. And we didn't have much time. What did we have, 3 weeks?
3 weeks. I mean, that's crazy. I'm a miracle worker, so, maybe 3 weeks is, I like to have 12. But hey, 3 is good enough. We'll do it. What the heck? Why not?
So does Ben Affleck just show up and then 3 days later he's cut up and smashing those big tires with a big hammer?
No,
Is that how it works? And he just gets shredded? He doesn't care about pizza and all the junk food and doesn't have cravings?
Listen, everybody wants magic in a bottle. They want lightning in a bottle. They want that magic. There's no magic. For Batman, it took 1.5 years to get ready. Now think about that, 18 months. So not 3 days, a little more than 3 days, but no, it's consistent persistence. And that's what I always say is that, listen, they're regular people like you. I mean, you're a celebrity now, of course, but
Thank you.
but they're like everyday people.
I'd like to think so.
Look, Ben loves pizza, ice cream, burgers, like everybody else. You know what I mean?
So what happened? So in that 1.5 years, did he ever stop or fail or eat something bad? How does it work? Because I know one of the biggest things for me, even for those 3 weeks, which it seems like nothing compared to 1.5 years, it was so hard for me. focus. I cannot screw this up. Like, so what is the biggest, most important thing? And I remember you were teaching me like things throughout that period, like make sure that you at least stay consistent. Is that the most important thing?
It's absolutely consistent persistence. It's that snowball effect, because the snowball effect could also be negative, right? Once you eat that first bowl of ice cream, it's like, come on, forget about it. You know what I mean? This is the problem. So if you build that positive momentum, that snowball in a positive way, you can't be stopped. And that's what Ben was. He wants to build momentum. I'm like, listen, you're already getting a 4-pack, you can get to 6. Do you want to ruin it by just one meal? Don't worry about it.
So I'm sure Ben would really appreciate this. Tell us a time in which he had a moment of weakness. I'm sure
Sometimes, you'll call when you have a burger looking at you, and you need somebody to talk you down from the ledge, and I'm that person.
So has that ever happened?
I'm the burger whisperer.
Has that ever happened?
It's happened. Yes, it's happened many, many times. It happens with a lot of my clients, actually. And you know what?
So I'm Ben Affleck. Someone's paying me as Ben Affleck to be Batman, and they're going to pay me a whole lot of money. If that's not motivation to not eat a burger, I don't know what is. How do you keep people motivated that should have all the motivation in the world? How does that work?
Well, they're human, right? So they're going to get cravings, and their schedules are busy. But the way you do it is you create a positive environment, right? You tell everybody around them, listen, don't let them fail. The people that are around them, their assistants, their managers, we say, listen, he's doing this, put the food in front of him, let's go. You know what I mean? We create a positive environment for success. We put the pieces together so he has the puzzle to success.
So I have to ask, Ben Affleck is making millions of dollars to be a star of a movie. How do you get people motivated who don't have these big carrots? I was using shame as a motivation. Like, obviously I didn't want to be embarrassed on national television. How do you get everyone else motivated, and like, how do you keep them consistently coming back so that they don't lose hope, really?
Well, I give them small carrots. Everybody's got something that's a sensitive or hot button issue, whether it's for their family, for their kids. Like I always say, look, you don't have to be just a superhero for the big screen. You can be a superhero for your family, for your kids, for your significant other. So we give them small carrots of motivation that gets them through and gets them started. The most important thing is getting started. That first week, you remember how hard it was. See, you passed that phase, and it's like, when you get that push start, the stick shift, when it's, you get it going, and once it starts going, then you're going, right? So to people at home, I always say, listen, you don't have to be a movie star to get lean. You just have to find a goal that works for you. Put yourself in a position to win. Surround yourself with people that want you to win. And then we create a deadline. We create people around you that help you win and give you the knowledge and information to do it. So it's all about getting to the goal, getting to the result, and consistent persistence. That's what helps everybody achieve success.
So the thing that worked for me was consistency, persistence, and accountability. I had to recruit my good friend to help me get through it because I didn't have much time. But for those of you at home, you can go at your own speed. You can set your own goals that are manageable, and you gotta make sure that you see things through. At the end of the day, do what's best for you, because making sure that you finish the job is much more important than going at 110%. As you can see, I still have my dad bod, but I'm working on it. So if you want to see how this turns out and if I can stay motivated, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications.